most women are not happy with surgery. In my opinion, this is the experience I've noticed. And compared to men, most men are happy. And what I attribute this to, in my observation, is that most men are happy with some hair all the
Something,
way up
right?
here. Women are never happy with the amount of hair they have. Most women are happy with more hair than they have right now, no matter how much hair they have. Because I'll do a consultation. I'm like, my goodness, you have so much hair, but I used to have more. Didn't we all? I know. I love that you think like that. Let's do some hair extensions. And so I find that if a woman is thinning to where you're seeing skin on top, surgery, I don't know if a lot of people know this. We did an episode on surgical, but I'll touch on it a little bit. Overall, surgery, you don't gain hair on your head with surgery. And that's the thing I don't think a lot of people realize. They're like, I'm bald here, I want to get hair put right here. Where do you think that hair comes from?
I mean, it's got to be transplanted from another part of you. And
That's right.
generally speaking, it comes, don't they take it from right underneath the back of your head, the occipital
So
bone?
what they have found is that the hair on the front of your head is a little finer and smaller. And I think we've evolved that way because this takes the brunt of a lot more, and the hair comes further down on the back of our head. So the hair is a little thicker and coarser in the back to take more abuse than the hair up in the front. This is a little softer, finer hair. So what they've done is they've moved from way back here to the side area to even this area if they can, because as they moved around to here, they found the hairs were a little finer. But yes, you're right. They've taken hair from here and sometimes the back and putting it up here, and they're just spreading it out. So they're taking hairs that are really tightly clustered here, and they take a section out and they pull it together, or they take little bitty round holes out, and then they lay that out on a table and they cut it up even smaller because they're taking this little clump that's got all these hairs and they're cutting a little skin out around one hair and putting it here, and one hair, putting it here. And they're in a micro way, they're taking all of these hairs that were here and putting them up here like that, a little more spread out. So you end up with hair, not more hair on your head, just this hair is so thick, you could stand to lose a little most of the time. So when you have surgery, one of the things they talk about is, do you have enough donor hair? And how large is the recipient area? If you have too big of a bald area, and they have fancy numbers and letters to grade all of this, but basically if you have a lot of area to put hair in and a little area to get it from, you're not a candidate. Then you come see us for a non-surgical type of thing where we put a skin-like membrane with, it can be human hair, and we usually are using human hair, and we bond it to your head. Or you can do an old-fashioned toupee that you tape on your head, and that can be human or synthetic. Generally, if you're taking it off at night, it can be synthetic, but if it's going to stay on your head overnight extendedly, it's going to be human. So even in surgery, you can't always do it. And so when you get that hair put up here and it's kind of thin and it's enough to comb it and look good, and a lot of men are just receding here, so they have surgery just here, or just losing it up in this area up here, they just put some here. But when it's the whole top, it's a little harder to do. But with a lady, they usually keep their front hairline and they just are thinning. That's what female pattern baldness looks like. And so then just adding a few hundred or thousand hairs up there, they're like, no, I need more. So surgery doesn't make most ladies happy. They end up having surgery and still coming to see us to put more hair up here. So I would just say for most ladies, probably don't do surgical hair replacement.